So this was last year's paper. May I speak alone? Thank you. So this is concepts. So we can give you concepts. Most of the times we give it to you like this. So I personally, I like using the small one and go look for the detail here. So if I see, or you can do it this way. So let's see, an instruction to a bank to make a payment, to transfer money to someone else. That's a debit order. So that would be B. Things necessary to run the business day to day, it's most money. So which one looks here as if it looks like money? I don't see anything, but I see current assets. That's not that. I see expenses. Expenses is very important because that's my water and electricity, it's the salary and wages, it's the telephone, it's the rent expense. Can you see? That's the things I need to pay every day so that I can have a business. An account held at a financial institution. What's a financial institution? It's a bank. Usually a bank for a fixed period of time. Now the moment they say fixed, I know it's a fixed deposit. See? Because what is a fixed deposit? A fixed deposit is money I put in the bank, but I'm not allowed to touch it for a certain time. Fixed time. Okay? Cash or possessions. Now the moment they talk about that, I know this is an asset. That can be converted into cash. Converted means I can change it into cash when I sell it. Within 12 months, it's an asset. You see? So that, let me just quickly show you. That word cash and possessions makes it an asset. The word there, within 12 months, makes it current. You get what I did? Okay. So this would be C. Okay. If they had said cash or possessions that can be converted into cash after 12 months, then it would be a non-current asset. Okay. So just write for yourself the word current is in 12 months. Non-current is after 12 months. You see? Okay, next one. Amount charged by a bank for services. Now we know that's bank charges. Don't even have to think too long. So you can do it this way around. Some of our brains work different. Then I do it like this. I see expenses. What is the expense? Then I go through all of this and I go see, oh, I think it's 112, so I put the A there. I see a debit order. I go read everything. I see, oh, I like that one, so I put the B there. Current assets, I read every. Can you see the different ways? Okay. Now, question 2 is a AOL. There is not a AOL in this exam because we have done no AOL this year. So, you can draw a line through it like this, but remember, you can still go and use this paper again to study for November. So that's why I didn't take this out, because November you can use this to study again. Okay? And even maybe for your September test. A test, yeah, 2 tests. Okay, let's go on. Now I go to cash journals. Please listen. Please listen. So they want me to do a cash receipts and a cash payments. So what is the word? Cash receipt is when I receive money. Okay, Now I need to remember a direct deposit into our account. We don't use analysis. Now the analysis thing comes in there. So if I look, if you turn your page just a little bit, you'll see there's an answer sheet. You see? I did give you an answer sheet as well. Can you see that? Okay. Sharp. So you have the answer sheet so you can fill in with me. Look. So you've got page 1, 2, 3, and then when you turn around, ta-da, answer sheet. See? So, question 2. We're not going to do question 1.2. Question 2, I personally like to do them all together, some all at once. So let's quickly look. I told you we have to go check. Is everything there? So I see there is a journal, there is a name, there is a month, there is a folio. Sharp. So there's 4 things. Let's go to the CPJ. There is a journal, there is a name, there's no month. So I go look, what month is the transaction? It's April. So I say April 2025. And now that will definitely give you a mark. So I've got 1, I've got 2, now I have 3 and 4. So I have all my headings. Yes.
We don't have this thing.
Yes, you do. Just turn the page. Just turn your page, baby. Yes, please don't feel stupid because you asked that.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Next one. Now I look at the headings. Can you see there's 2 columns that doesn't have a heading, but there's a figure. So let's quickly go look. Sir didn't say anything here, or me, I set up this paper. I didn't say anything here. But what do I know? There's always 2 columns in the CRJ. Can you stop looking at photos and start paying attention? So tell me, who's this? What's this? Sales. And what is the column that always goes next to sales? Can you see the easy marks you can get? Please don't go and not get this marks. There's already 1, 2, 3 easy marks. Okay? No. So now, what I do when I do this, now everything's in place. So I can do both of them. So I'm going to look for certain keywords. If it's a receipt, it means I get money. Payment means I pay to someone. So here I see the owner. Now the owner can only do one of 2 things. He can give me, please stop talking. The owner can either give me money, that would be CRJ, or he can take drawings. And if he takes drawings, it's CPJ. He can only do those 2 things. So now, let's have a look. What does he do? Is this capital or drawings? Read. Is it capital or drawings?
CRJ.
It's capital. So capital goes to the CRJ. So I go to the CRJ now. Very important. I want to see this word here. This word here says direct deposit, which means when it says direct deposit, it means it doesn't go into my cash register, meaning I am not going to use analysis. Analysis is going to be empty. Okay. Now, and I know there's no capital there, so I put capital in the sundry. You see? Now I need to put in the amount. So the amount, they say, he increased his capital from 200 to 350. So how much money did he give the business?
200.
It means there was already 200. So now he gives me so that it becomes 350. So what's the difference? 150, ne? Okay. So I know, please pay attention. I know the 150 goes here and the other 150 goes straight into the bank. Because we didn't use the till. Sure. Can you see I didn't use sales and cost of sales? Yes. So this is a physical money. It's when I physically give it to you, you put it in the till. Later the day you take it out of the till, you take it to the bank. Then you use analysis. So, next one. Next one says, paid sole suppliers. What does the word pay say? Does it say received? No, it says paid. So they already tell you it goes in the CPJ. You see? So now, I paid them 24.8. Can you see they already put it in for me? But for merchandise. Merchandise being an old word for trading stock. Trading stock, ne? Ooh, I almost put it in wages because I'm sleeping. I need to put it in trading stock. Can you see it doesn't go anywhere else? Okay. Now, paid speedy transport 450, please. Okay, so now the next one. They say paid speedy transport for delivering goods to the business. Now, can you see they already wrote it in because I paid? You see? But where will I show it if they deliver goods to us? Also in the trading stock. Well done. This is very important. Why? No. Listen, let me explain. When we have stuff delivered to us, the stuff we bought becomes more expensive. Let's quickly think. If you order from Takealot, you order or from Shein or from Timo. Let's say you order a blouse, né? And the blouse costs 30 rand because they must very cheap. So you order 30 rand. But once you get your invoice, they've added to it delivery charges and import tax, né? So, is that shirt still costing you 30 rand? No, it's costing you more. So in other words, if a business buys goods and that goods needs to be delivered to their shop, they need to pay to have it delivered. So it makes that goods actually more expensive. You see? So we added to what's delivered. If they didn't say for goods delivered, if they said for equipment delivered, then I would have put it in sundry and said equipment. When do I use the word delivery charges? It's when I deliver to my clients. You see? Okay. So I pay speedy transport to deliver goods to a client. You see? Now I pay speedy, né? But it's not for the guy already bought the goods. I can't load the price that the guy pays. You see? Does it make sense? Let's go on. Number 3. Please stop talking. Cash sales. Now, the moment you see cash sales, it's CRJ. So, I say CRR the 3rd, sales. And because they say cash sales, now remember here, cash sales will use the analysis, right? Credit card sales will not use the analysis. You see? Go straight to the bank. Okay. So now I put in the 78, 750, and I put it in sales. Oh, it's already there. Now, if it's in sales, it means I need to calculate cost of sales. So to calculate cost of sales, I'm going to say 78, 750 times 100 over 100 plus the markup. And the markup is 75. So I'm dividing by 175. And what's my cost of sales now? Anybody? 45,000. Thank you, my baby. Can you see if I gave you the cost, the 45,000, how will I calculate the 78? What would I change in this formula? Well done, baby. So then, if I wanted the opposite, I'm just going to show you here. I would say the 45 times 175 over 100. So you always need to make sure that you see if they give you the sales price or the cost price. Just remember, the sales price is always bigger than cost price because I want to make a profit. So when I times, the big one is on top if I want to calculate the sales. The small one is on top if I want to calculate the cost of sales. Next one. Can you see I didn't put anything in bank? And the reason for that is we received more money on the 3rd. Can you see? We received 2,003 from a tenant. What's a tenant?
Someone who pays you to live at your house.
That's it. It's someone who's renting from you. Okay. So now I received 2,300. Can you see it's full cash? But it's for rent. There isn't a column here for rent. So I put it in sundry. And I say rent. And remember to say income. Okay. Now, what's the tenant's name? Why Ruffalo? Okay. And can you see, nothing is happening after the 3rd, so we go to the 11th. So it means we are now going to the bank and we're going to total. So I say, I am taking to the bank 81,050. Can you see what I did? Is I added those two amounts to give me this one. And how we mark this is you'll get a tick for this, a tick for this, a tick if it's empty, and a tick if you add it. I can't hear. Is it too dark? Switch off the light for me, please. The middle one? Just push it. Yes. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit lighter. Don't worry. Life is not that difficult. Is that better? Okay. So now, next one, yes? The 81?
Yes. They added the sales and
Yes.
the rent income.
The reason we do it is because both of them happened on the same day and both of them paid me cash. So it means I put it in the till. The end of the day I take it out of the till and I put it in the bank.
So every time we are doing a transaction, you should calculate
If the situation is like this. Can you see, let's say it happened on the 1st. Ne? Let's say that was the 1st. I'm going to do it for you here as if it's the 1st. Let's say on the 1st I had Mr. Tabani. The analysis was empty and the bank was 150 because it was a direct deposit. Now let's say that sales is also on the 1st. You don't have to make the one again. I'm just doing it so you can see. And now I receive 78,750. Now it's the end of the day. How much am I going to take to the bank? Only the 78 because the 150 is already there. Can you see how it would work differently?
But what I'm trying to confirm is that every time we when a transaction, we must calculate that cash that we had and
put it in the bank. So we go to the bank every day unless we didn't receive physical cash. Okay, so everybody sharp. Okay, let's go on. Last one. We transferred weekly wages to the account of James. So, wages we pay, ne? We don't get wages, we are the employer. So James, on the 11th, is going to get 2,100 wages. Can you see I'm not putting it in sundry because there is a column for wages. Is everybody fine? And now what we need to do, and please do this because you will get a principal mark if you do it. You add the totals. A principal mark means even if you add it wrong or there's a mistake here, the fact that you add it, you get a point. But don't add analysis because analysis we added to bank. So now we're going to total that one. So it gives me, anybody? Yes?
78, 700. Then
231,000.
Okay. And let's do the CPJ. So the CPJ, $25 on the dot.
For bank is
37,330.
300, eh? Okay. Everybody sharp with that one.
No.